Good morning, Corona. Thank you, thank you. Hey, so want to get this, can you guys all hear me well? So I want to get this party started. Welcome to our Good Morning Corona, a live event. Those of you on Zoom, welcome, and it's glad you're joining us today. My name is John Weyhgandt. I'm a board member at the Corona Chamber. I'm a business owner and the past chairman of the board. So I wanted to tell you a quick story while we get started here. So a friend of mine was telling me a story about a taxi driver in New York City. So they still have taxi drivers in New York City. And they were actually driving down the road, and he stopped and he picked up a nun, and he was taking the nun down the road. So he kept looking at the nun, and the nun looks at him and says, "Can I help you, son?" And he said, "Sister, I know this is a strange request, but I've always dreamed about kissing a nun." And she's like, "Okay, well, why don't you pull over?" So he's like, "Really?" So he pulls over. She gives him a kiss, and she says, "Before I kiss you, you have to have two things. First of all, I have to know that you're Catholic and you're not going to tell anybody." And he said, "Well, yeah, I'm Catholic and I'm not going to tell anybody." So she gives him a kiss. They're driving down the road a little farther, and he's like, "Sister, I'm too guilty. I got to confess. I'm not Catholic." And she says, "That's okay." Oh, and he says, "By the way, I'm Jewish." And she says, "That's okay. I'm not a nun. I'm a man, and I'm going to a Halloween party." All right, all letters and notes send to Bobby Spiegel, not me. Sorry. I can only tell that joke like once a year, so this is the only time I can really do it. So, hey. All right, so you guys will notice the little colors, dots. So if you got someone with a green dot, give them a big hug, love on them. If they've got a yellow dot, little cautionary, and a red dot, stay away. And no judging here. People have different circumstances, reasons. They may have health issues. They may have parents they're trying to protect. So you can follow those stickers when you're going around to people. And we ask you to be respectful about that. We've got a great program this morning. We're going to start it off by honoring our flag and the country that we live in. If Bobby Spiegel will come up here and lead us in the pledge. If you'll rise, and if you have a ball cap, you can remove it. Well, good morning. Thank you all for standing, and let's go ahead and give our pledge to the 31 ports of the greatest country in the world. That flag or that flag, either one. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice. Thank you. So, we actually have a short little presentation for Bobby's birthday.
As you know, we are unable to officially host a birthday party for my dad. So we figured what better way than this morning to have all of you involved and sing him happy birthday. There are individually wrapped donuts that are going to be passed around to you because we want him to have a glazing day. On the count of 3, let's all sing happy birthday to my dad. It's his 65th birthday. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bobby. Happy birthday to you.
All right, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we're going to move on to our agenda. Again, thank you all for joining on Zoom. We're going to have an update today from our chairman of the board on what's going on with the chamber. Lots of things going on. We're going to introduce new members. We had a great month, lots of new members getting into business. We're going to honor those that have milestones of being in business for a long time. We're going to talk about the election. You guys know there's an election coming up? Yeah. We've got our sponsor presenting today from Western Municipal Water. And then we've got a social media and business update. We've got an activity you can do at the table. And then we're going to hear from our Congressman, Calvert. Let's hear it for Ken. He's here somewhere. So there he is. We're honored to have Ken here. He's going to give us an update what's going on in Washington. I'm sure it's nice and calm. Not much going on. All that good stuff. And then we're going to wrap up with announcements. If you stay to the very end, we're going to give away $100,000 to those of you that stay at the very end and pay attention all the way. And we're going to give, well, maybe just a door prize, but stick around to the end. We'll give a door prize and all that kind of stuff. So I'm also going to let you know who's coming up next, so we have them on deck. I'm not sure, the stage is a little crowded, but where we're going to have them line up on deck. Stephanie, where would you like them, over there or over there? On deck will be lined up over here, so we'll have you do that. So first up, I'd like to welcome our chairman of the board, Don Williamson. And then on deck, we're going to have our new members and milestone members. So if new members can line up over here, that would be great. And we're going to hear from Don Williamson. So give him a hand.
Thank you very much, everybody, for being here this morning. What a great venue. Well, I want to talk Tom at IHOP for setting this up for us. I want you to know we have a little script before we start these meetings, and John's joke was not on that script. So otherwise, we would not have been subjected to that. But I just want to talk to you a little bit about the Chamber of Commerce. In December, this Chamber of Commerce is going to be 110 years old. And you know, this Chamber of Commerce doesn't belong to Bobby Spiegel or to me or to the board of directors. It literally belongs to the membership. And there are people throughout this community that in 110 years have served this community. Our congressman was part of it. His dad was part of it. Ken Kammeyer, who graduated from Corona High School the year that Ken Calvert was born in Corona, he's been part of it. This chamber has endured and lasted, and we need everybody here to be part of it, to participate in the Corona Chamber of Commerce. It is, and without hyperbole, I can tell you that it's never been more important in history than now to support organizations like the Chamber of Commerce. Businesses in this state particularly are literally under attack every day. Did you know that the last legislative session of the state legislature, there was an average of 2 new bills or requirements every week for businesses? That's over 100 a year. I mean, we've been doing it that wrong for all this time. Without organizations like the Corona Chamber of Commerce to advocate for business, to stand up and say, hold on, we're here. You're affecting us. You're affecting us, our ability to keep people employed, to make California work. We're lost. Not one company here can individually make a statement and be profound as an organization like the Corona Chamber of Commerce. And I'll tell you what, this chamber is known throughout the region, throughout the state, for being active and supporting and really doing what we can to protect our businesses. And you know what, when you get that renewal membership, please send it back. Please fill it out, send it back. If you know someone that can be part of this and help us grow, because the more we have, the stronger we're going to be, and that's what we need to be. We need to be strong. We need to be vigilant. So I am here again this month urging you to really be conscious of your membership and supporting the Corona Chamber of Commerce. There's been a lot of activities that we've had to cancel or postpone this year. We are, as my motto for the year was, making history. We're making history. It's not good history, but we're going to survive this thing, man, because in America, we survive these kind of ordeals, and we come back strong, and we come back, and we make it better than ever. That's what's going to happen this time. So we all have to hang in there. We all have to be together. We'll get through this, but please remember, the Corona Chamber of Commerce is here to serve you. If you ever need us, call our staff, call Bobby, call me, any member of the board like John, please. Corona Chamber of Commerce is you, and you are the Corona Chamber of Commerce. Again, thank you for being here.
Awesome job, Don. So we were talking about making history. Donnie said, I want the whole world to know the name Corona. Good job, Donnie. The whole world knows the name Corona now. Woo! All right, so now we've got, thank you for the updates, and that was encouraging and passionate. I love it. So we're going to welcome new members, those members that joined in the month of September. hey, there's a lot of people that are getting in business. We want to support them, we want to help them. Some of these people have been in business a while and are finally joining our membership and our family. So those that are, again, after the new members, we're going to then have those that are milestone members that line up after that. So, Robert, do we have our new members? I'm going to list them off. Our new members make up the chamber. We're going to give them 30 seconds to talk about their business. I'm going to put a little timer here because we only want to share 30 seconds. So, and each of these members is getting their plaque. There's more here than we're going to announce all the names. And then we're going to get a challenge coin from our chairman, Don Williamson. So I'm going to list them in order, and they're going to come up and share. Again, I'm not sure who's here, what their names are, but 24/7 Debt Shield is going to share. I'm going to just list them all, and then I'm going to have those come up and share who they are. Adonis Incorporated, Global Millionaires Incorporated, Home to Suites by Hilton, HomeLink Solar and Real Estate, Ladder Safety Devices 411, Love Jerk, okay, Jerky Company, I'm sure. Meridian Pacific Insurance Services, Raising Cane's, Brianna Adams at Keller Williams Corona, Residence Inn by Marriott. Now the Sanitize guys and Total Chaos Fabrication. So I'm going to set aside here. We're going to have the first person come up and share their business. They're going to announce that they're going to be done in 30 seconds. So here we go.
Good morning, good morning. My name's Latonia, bro.
My name is Nathaniel Vasily.
And we're the Sanitize guys. We're COVID biohazard experts. We would like to give a special thanks and shout out to the Chamber of Commerce. Thank you guys so much.
We are blessed and honored to be speaking before you guys this morning. Our goal, our mission statement is to provide a clean and safe environment for our community. We aim to change the standard of cleaning by using cutting-edge technology to not only eliminate airborne pathogens, harmful viruses, bacteria, and fungi.
It's time to take the proper steps to practicing good hygiene for our environments.
We are here for our community. We are the Sanitize guys. Thank you for your time.
Woo! Sanitize guys. That way.
That way. So it's not 30 seconds each, 30 seconds total. Good job, guys. All right, so here we go. Next up.
My name is Armin Ultimus. I represent Ladder Safety Device 411. Created a ladder safety device, went to OSHA, Underwriters Laboratory, got a patent on the product, and essentially I made it for anyone that's doing solar, roofing, putting up Christmas lights. That's it. Thank you.
Woo!
Good morning. My name is Mandy Rami from HomeLink Solar and Real Estate. Times are changing. In 2018, Senate Bill 100 passed that California needs to be 100% renewable by the year 2045. Right now, you can go solar for half of what you paid your utility company. If you wait 1 year, it'll be a little bit more. And if you wait one more after that, you're going to pay full price to have to invest in renewable energy. So make sure that you're taking the time to really get educated on what's happening right now with our utility rates and the structure of us moving to clean energy, and ask me any questions that you can have. Thank you so much for having me.
Good morning, everybody. I'm TJ from Global Millionaires, and it's an investment company. And what we do is we invest in gold and stamps and comic books and things of that nature. So if you think you want to invest in the future, just contact me and I'll give you a business card. Thank you so much.
Hi there. My name is Bill. I'm the general manager for the Raising Cane's. Very happy to be here in my time of Corona. Super excited that we finally got to open. There were a few delays, but Very happy to be in the community where I live. Look forward to getting with all of y'all and more of the chamber meetings.
Good morning, my name is Emil Gregory. I'm representing Sportsman's Warehouse. We're an outdoor sporting goods store, so anything with hiking, camping, fishing, hunting. If you guys need any of those items, come on down. Our grand opening's on November 12th. We're very excited to be joining the community and going to try to do our best to get as involved as possible with local events. So if you guys need anything, come on down. Again, my name's Emil. You can call me at the store. We officially open on October 30th, but the grand opening event is on November 12th. Thank you. I'm sorry, we're going to be next door to Target at Crossings at Corona Shopping Center.
Good morning. My name is Maxine Jackson, and I'm here representing Love Jerk. These are the owners, Jade and Gerard, and they're right out of Corona. They offer Love Jerk in 2 different ways, sticky and dry. They've got some samples over there at the table for you to take for free so you can try it. They also have business cards if you'd like to contact them, and you can have the beef jerky delivered to you or it can be shipped to you. It's delicious. It started out as a snack for healthcare workers who were on the front line and turned into a favorite snack. So now it's up for distribution. Thank you, and they're right here. Have a great day. Be safe.
Good morning, Corona. My name is Nancy Abigon. I'm the Director of Sales for the Home 2 Suites and Staybridge Suites here in Corona. Our Home 2 is now open. We're located right at Dos Lagos, right by the Trader Joe's. We're an all-suite property offering king and queen studios, 1-bedroom suites. They all come with refrigerators, microwaves, everything that you need for those long-term stays. So if you have any friends or family that you need to get out of your your house, send them on over to the Home 2 Suites. Thank you so much.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Kathleen. I work with Nancy, overseeing 3 hotels in Corona. So we have the Residence Inn, the Staybridge Suites, and the beautiful brand new Home 2 Suites in Corona. Our primary focus is to partner with the local community, whether it's yourself that's looking for temporary accommodations where you have a home in escrow, you have a local business with people traveling in. I know we're working with 2 companies right now in our backyard, and that's really our goal. So if you have any need for accommodations or meeting space in the area, please reach out to myself or Nancy, again, Kayleen and Nancy, and we'd love to work with you.
Let's hear it for all the new business members that joined. Awesome. Got a great month. Lots of people joining, getting in business. And that's great. We always want to honor those, but we also want to acknowledge those that have been with us for a long time, those businesses that have supported the Chamber for many, many years. And so they help us accomplish our mission of supporting business in the community and the overall growth of business. So they're champions for a stronger community. So that's who we're going to honor next. And then after that, by the way, all these businesses that we're honoring here as a milestone membership, I want to thank all the officials that signed certificates. We actually have Congressman Calvert's office, Senator Richard Roth, Assembly Member Sabrina Cervantes, Supervisor Karen Spiegel, and also our Corona Mayor Jim Steiner. So they all signed a certificate. So I'm going to list them. I think we have Walcott Insurance is a 5-year member. I'm not sure if you can see it up on the board. Is anybody here from Walcott Insurance? All right, come on up. Must be an insurance guy because he didn't follow directions. Just kidding. If anybody's a milestone member, head on over there. And on deck after a couple things is Kathleen Ray. All right, so when he gets up here, then we have 10-year members, the Crossings at Corona, and Lois Tomlinson, CPA. 25-year members, Rhythm Tech Productions. Woo! So there we go. They're back in the back helping us stay. Silver Dollar Pancake House. 30-year member, Jim Dorsey. Commercial drug. 30-year member. Wow. Okay. All right, so we're going to have them come up, announce it, and they're going to take 30 seconds. So I'm going to put my timer here. Come on up.
Hi, good morning. My name is Chris Torres. I'm with Walcott Insurance. We sell, personal lines, so home, auto, commercial, life insurance.
I've only been with the company recently, but Bill has been in the business for, I believe, 15, 18 years, and just thank you for this, this award.
Good morning. My name is Kay Wilson. I'm the property manager at the Crossings of Corona Shopping Center. And I want to give another big welcome to Sportsman's Warehouse, who is coming very soon, October 30th, soft opening. We're very excited about it next to Target. I just want to say, watch us grow in 2021. Castle & Cook is very invested in this property. It means everything to them. And you may see some vacancies and so forth, but they are making concerted efforts and much success is coming in 2021. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Diana Hernandez. My husband, Robert. We own the $7 Pancake House here in Corona. We're going on 31 years on Halloween. My husband's been there 46 years. He started out at 13. I started at 38 years being there. We're located next to Easy Note location. We are located right next door to the chamber. So when you go visit the chambers, just stop on by next door. Thank you very much.
Hello, Gareth McKenzie here for Rhythm Tech Productions. Proud to be part of the community. Glad to help you guys out. Lighting, sound, production, anything you need, give us a call. We're here for you.
And Jim Dorsey, where's he at? All right, we'll let Jim talk some other time. We've all heard enough from Jim. All right, I'm a two-fisted drinker now, so we put this down here. All right. Let's hear it for all of the members that have been here around a long time and all the new members joining. And we'll just call that a curtain call for Jim Dorsey. Coming on up. Jim, 30 seconds, please.
Right, 30 seconds. 30 years ago, a guy named Peter Fischetti said, Jim, you need to join the chamber if you're going to succeed. 30 years later, here I am. And I've never not been active for 30 years. I never knew I would meet people the way I've met people with the chamber. I worked on that guy's very first election and several others after that. I've met people I never expected to meet. I've walked in and sat down and had a drink with the mayor. Mostly coffee or soda, but it's just the opportunity. I can't even fathom the opportunities. And at every turn, another door opened. COVID closed a big door for me. Another one is starting to open. Yes, I'm moving. Somewhere near Birmingham. By the way, that's street, not city. So I'm staying in Corona, those of you that heard it on the news, but I guess my 30 seconds is up. So I'll be here as long as I can. Thank you all very much.
He meant as long as he could on stage, not as long as he can in the community. Just kidding. All right, all right, thank you to all those members. Now, again, on deck will be actually our, after Kathleen will speak, and we got to share a little bit, then we'll have our sponsor coming up. So all of you on your table should have one of these. Pull this out, please. You guys may have heard there's an election coming up. So Donnie Williamson talked about taking a stand for business. And so it's really important that we take a stand for business, the community. So we're taking a stand on these propositions. I'll tell you what, it's confusing when you're just looking at Facebook to know what to vote for, because they've all got a message and you don't know what, in my opinion, you don't know what the truth is. So read it on here, make sure you do your research before the election. You know, get educated, don't just go willy-nilly and vote, get educated. So again, we want to support our business community. It's tough enough to stay in business, let alone being in California with all our regulation and everything. So take a look at that. There's our voter guide on it. If you have any questions, we actually have go to our website, check that out, or call if you have any questions on the propositions. And you'll hear more about our weekly call. We've been discussing the propositions and some of the things coming up on the ballot. So thank you for listening to me on that. Next, it's my pleasure to introduce Kathleen. Oh, Kathleen is on deck. So Western Municipal Water District is our sponsor. So let me talk about them for a bit. Western Municipal Water is one of the largest public agencies in Riverside County. They supply over 1 million people, both water and wholesale and retail customers, 527 square miles in Western Riverside County. That's a lot of area. They've been serving the community since 1954. I think we have 2 board members here today from Western Municipal Water. Manuel Lopez and Brenda Denstead. Are they here? Oh, there they are. Okay, way back in the back. Al's hiding in the back. Yeah. Didn't recognize him back there with his mask on. All right, so at this time, we're going to present a video. And so they're going to share about what Western Municipal Water does. Here we go.
Hi, good morning, Corona. Hope everybody's off to a great start. My name is Tony Follett, and I'm an operations field manager over wastewater for Western Municipal Water District. It's a pleasure today to introduce to you who Western Municipal Water District is and share with you some information about your local wastewater treatment plants. Today I'm going to give you some background on who Western is, share with you who RECRA, or West Riverside County Regional Wastewater Authority, is, and talk to you about the benefits of local wastewater treatment. In addition, I'm going to give you some tips and tools for how you can help Western maintain a healthy sewer system. Western Municipal Water District is one of the largest public agencies in Riverside County, providing water and wastewater or sewer services to nearly 1 million people. We serve more than 25,000 retail drinking water connections and approximately 8,000 wastewater or sewer connections. As a member of the Metropolitan Water District of Southern California, we're able to bring in water from more than 700 miles away. Western Municipal Water District is governed by 5 board of directors that are public elected. The public board meetings are held the first and third Wednesdays of every month at 9:30 a.m. Agendas are accessed online. We have live stream video and recordings of the meetings at www.com. Joining you today are longstanding board members, Director Brenda Denstead from Division 3 and Director Al Lopez from Division 5, which encompasses Corona. Our service area covers 527 square miles, extending as far north as the Jurupa Valley and as far south as Temecula and Murrieta, and actually reaches into San Diego County into the Rainbow area. Providing customers with exceptional customer service is top priority here at Western. We do that by pairing consistent delivery of safe, reliable drinking water with outstanding customer service. Western has a diverse water portfolio. We rely 38% on local sources of water, primarily through groundwater extraction in partnership with public utilities, and then 62% of our water is imported as a member of Metropolitan, and together that equals the total water demand for the agency. The 62% of the water that's imported through our partnership with Metropolitan Water District comes from 2 sources, either the State Water Project up north or through the Colorado River Aqueduct, bringing water into Southern California. On everybody's mind recently has been the COVID-19 pandemic, and we've been thinking about all the essential workers and how we go about doing things. And understand at Western, our focus is 100% service to our customers. Local water agencies are committed to providing safe and reliable drinking water and wastewater service no matter what happens. There were no shutoffs for non-payment, and the Western Board has approved a 400% increase in low-income human assistance programs. The COVID-19 or coronavirus pandemics had no impact on the quality or supply of your tap water. You can count on your water today and always to be safe and able to drink. We use advanced treatment processes to eliminate pathogens, which include the coronavirus. This ensures safe drinking water to all of our customers. So next up, I want to talk to you about RCRA, or the West Riverside County Wastewater Authority. The Wastewater Authority is a joint powers that was created by 5 member agencies: the City of Norfolk, Corona, the Arupa Community Services District, Home Garden Sanitary District, and Western Municipal Water District. By pooling resources and creating a regional treatment facility, the members were able to benefit from economies of scale rather than build several tiny treatment plants. Just to note, the City of Corona also has additional wastewater treatment plants that supplement the amount of capacity they own within RCRA. There are several benefits to wastewater treatment plant. Wastewater treatment is critical to protecting the public health and environmental stewardship. It's estimated that 90% of wastewater generated in the world is discharged to the environment untreated. We won't let this happen on Western's watch. To highlight the importance of wastewater treatment, we can look at a river in Ohio. The Cuyahoga River in Ohio caught fire during the late 50s due to primarily untreated discharges of industrial waste. And so as the Cuyahoga River burned and people became outraged that our waterways were so devastated, it really pushed this idea of we needed to do more, we needed to treat sewage or industrial wastes ahead of them going to receiving waters. This really led to the formation of the EPA, which was then tasked with enforcing the Clean Water Act. Wastewater treatment not only protects the environment, but also protects public health. It's estimated that 80% of infectious diseases may be water-related. Diseases traced to contaminated water kill approximately 2 million children each year and cause about 900 million episodes of illness. Through treatment, we're able to prevent diseases caused by bacteria and viruses. A couple pop to mind being typhoid and cholera. Now a couple tips to help us maintain a healthy sewer. Understand everything that goes down the drain in your home, business, industry, ultimately ends up in the wastewater treatment plant. One of the things we like to highlight is not putting fog or fats, oils, and greases down the drain. You think about cooking and maybe baking fat. While it's liquid when it's hot, as soon as it cools, it solidifies. So imagine if everybody poured the bacon grease down the drain. Once it gets out into the sewer system, it would coagulate and become a solid mass. It could eventually lead to sewer overflows. Next up, everybody's been using these wet wipes. While they're nice, they do tend to disrupt the sewer system. Too many of these wet wipes can become stuck in our pumps that move sewage through the system and ultimately to the treatment plant. So we want to make sure we follow the manufacturer's direction and only flush what's appropriate. Lastly, we ask that you don't dispose of hazardous wastes such as gasoline or paints or thinners or pharmaceuticals that are no longer necessary. For those types of things, we would ask that you contact Riverside County Hazardous Waste and get their recommendation on how to properly dispose of them. Thank you so much for the opportunity to share today about who Western Municipal Water District is, as well as the West Riverside County Regional Wastewater RCRA.
All right. Very good. Thank you. So, thank you, Brenda. Thank you, Al. So I guess when I was a kid, my sisters and I thought it was cool to flush Dixie cups down the toilet and watch them disappear. Not a good idea. My mom and dad were not real happy about that. I can tell you that. Yeah. So seems like a logical sense. Can you imagine a river just catching on fire because of waste and sewer? Pretty crazy. So again, thank you. Let's hear it for Western Municipal Water for sponsoring and helping, always supporting the chamber, guys. Thank you very much. So it's my pleasure to introduce a great friend of the chamber and the community, owner of UR Social Media Marketing. Your Agenda, UR Agenda Social. Sorry, I botched that up. I just know her by Kathleen Ray, so you know, she is social media as far as I'm concerned. That's just like, as the chamber is Bobby Spiegel, social media marketing is Kathleen Ray. Here you go.
Thank you, John. Can I take this off? Because you guys know I love to walk and talk. Good morning, everyone. So yes, I'm that social girl, but the truth is I'm really more of a in-person social girl, which is why I love seeing all of you guys out this morning. Isn't it good to be among people this morning? Yes? Are you guys feeling good to just see faces and, you know, give fist bumps and elbows and all that good stuff? If you have a yellow, you should probably stay away from me because I'm a hugger. I can't help myself, but it's good to be with you guys. So social media has been kind of boring over the last 8 months. There's not a lot going on, but for many of us, we've had more time at home and we've been a little bit more social than usual. Let me see if I show of hands. How many of you guys feel like over the last 8 months, you've been on social media more than normal? Like, you know everybody, what's going on in their lives, what everybody's doing daily. You have all kinds of new friends. You have probably about 10 new senator friends that are, you know, you're following. President, your choice president is your friend. Hopefully your Congressman Calvert is your friend. And if he's not, go on there and like his page and follow him today because he's representing you. So, okay, she asked me to give an impromptu social media tips. I want to see, first of all, how many of you are business owners or are running a business page or a nonprofit? Okay, so at least half of you. So for those, I'm going to give one business tip. You have probably seen that Facebook has done it again. They've made another change for all of us business owners and page managers, and they're ditching the app Page Manager, where we take care of our businesses, and they've replaced it with what? Who knows? Business Suite. Good job, Fazia. Yes. So Business Suite is actually not that sweet, in my opinion. It's rolling out this month, and it's a little messy. Yeah, it's messy, it's buggy, it's missing some things, but we're putting our faith in Facebook because they're so smart up there in the Silicon Valley that they know what they're doing and that they're going to work out all those kinks. So we're putting together a class in the future where we're going to go over all those changes in Business Suite. But for now, I want to tell you, it's okay to click that little tab that says switch over to Business Suite. Your phone app has already done it for you. So it's already there. Go ahead and start playing with it and try to work out some of those kinks on your own, okay? Now, on a personal level, I wanted to tie this into to COVID just a little bit because I've heard some interesting stories over the last few months. Sadly, people have lost their jobs and they're not working with that company anymore or they're furloughed or whatever. But what I found out is a lot of people, and probably not any of you because you're all so smart, have created a Facebook account with their work email, with their email that they use for work. That is not a good idea. So if you've done that or you know somebody who's done that or somebody in your family, you need to change that right away. Go into your settings and add a secondary email, because if you work for a company and you use that email for your Facebook, when you leave that company or you lose access to that email, you cannot change your password. You cannot change the information if you get locked out because you have to have access to that email. Does that make sense? So it's really important that you guys go in there into your general settings and add a secondary email so that you can get contacted. It'll save you a headache down the line. Okay. Facebook is so kind. I don't know if you guys know this, but Facebook actually helps you guys prepare for death. I'm happy to see that none of you have been impacted by COVID, and I don't think that you will. I'm happy that you're all alive, but Facebook has something called memorial settings. Who's aware of that? Memorial settings. Okay, so not very many of you. So it's in your settings. If you just go to settings and you go to general settings, you will see something called memorial settings. You need to go into that and you need to select a legacy contact. You can choose your husband, one of your children, your best friend, if you don't want your husband or your spouse to have access to your Facebook. You can choose somebody to be your legacy contact so that they can get into your Facebook should something happen to you. Because that is really tragic if you lose access to that and you cannot respond to people, communicate with people. get into all those pictures. They also have something in there called download a copy of your Facebook. Does everybody know that? You can go into settings and you can download a copy at any time. It might take 24 hours for some of you, but you can download a copy to your computer or hard drive. In my case, it would literally take me a week probably for Facebook to download everything that's in there. But that's another tip for you guys. Here's another one for you guys. Fundraising. As you all know, because you see it on Facebook all the time, fundraising is huge. And Facebook has gone to great lengths to make it easier for you guys to fundraise. In fact, since Facebook started their fundraising efforts and that tool that allows you to fundraise for nonprofits and causes of your choice, as of March of this year, $3 billion has been distributed via Facebook. And most of that is without any fee. It's free. Facebook has designed that for you guys. So I know you guys see it all the time, but I don't know how many of you actually participate in fundraisers. And here's my thought. Most of you know that this year, nonprofits have taken a huge hit because of COVID. They haven't been able to host their regular events, or they've had to get really creative. I know for us, Melissa and I with Corona Life Services, we had to convert our Walk for Life to a Drive for Life. So we've had to get creative. So all of us in this room, most of you, a lot of you I know, and I consider us all to be very blessed. So we are blessed to be a blessing. So this is my challenge to you guys. I would love for each and every person in this room before the end of year, before 21 comes around, I want you guys to go to a nonprofit of choice on Facebook, anyone that you support, click on their page and you will see at the top, create a fundraiser. You can create a fundraiser for them and you can just run it on your own personal page. And it doesn't require any of your money. It requires your friends, your associates. You can do a birthday fundraiser, or how awesome is that Thanksgiving is just around the corner. You can create one just in light of Thanksgiving saying, hey, I'm feeling very thankful and I think this is a good time for us to reach out and support the YMCA. Woohoo! Or the Corona Chamber of Commerce, or Corona, who's our nonprofits here? Anybody? ABC, yeah, ABC Hopes, Mike Ryan, Peppermint Ridge. I mean, there's Corona Life Services. In this room, there are nonprofits that all of us should be supporting. And what a better way to just, you'll bless them. They won't even know you're doing it. They're just gonna get money coming to them via your fundraiser. Well, they'll see it via Facebook, but they're going to be so blessed. What a nice surprise to give them that end of year gift just from each of you doing something on Facebook personally. And okay, so my last little tip. I know a lot of you, I hear a lot of you guys are getting frustrated on Facebook, primarily with the CEOs, the fact checkers, the Facebook monitors that are blocking, removing, filtering, all your stuff. My first thought is, you know, you're there to be a light, so keep doing your thing. Don't let that impact you. But if you're feeling so frustrated with Facebook, there are 2 new sites that are popping that everybody's going on. Who knows what they are? Dean? Which one? Yes, Cloud Hub. That's a new and upcoming. It's getting a lot of energy right now. Cloud Hub. If you want to socialize with your friends on a personal level, more intimate, not worrying about your things being stripped down, Cloud Hub. There's also Parlor, which has been around, and a lot of people are going to that. Keep your Facebook, use it for business, use it for engaging, for networking, but if you're feeling like stressed over all the stuff on Facebook, maybe find a new platform. But if you do close it, make sure you download a copy of your Facebook so that you have that information. Okay, so now we have a little activity that we're gonna do. You guys get to get up and stretch and do a little activity for about 5 to 7 minutes. 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 5 minutes max. Okay, so this is what I want you guys to do. First of all, nonprofit people, stand up. Nonprofit. If you're associated with a nonprofit, stand up. Okay, look around at these people. Okay, Where's the new businesses that we welcome today? New businesses, stand up. Raising Cane's, Jerks, stand up. Stand up. All the new businesses. Okay, look at these people. Okay, all business managers. If you manage a business, stand up. If you manage a Facebook page or a business, stand up. Okay, so this is what we're going to do today. We're going to be social. I want everybody to go around and you have a choice. You need to follow, like one of these pages from your phone. Okay, you need to go connect with them. You need to either follow somebody at your table on Instagram or connect with them on LinkedIn. And if you're not on social media, if you're not on Facebook, you're anti, then I want you to do the old-fashioned thing. I want you to pull out a business card, give it to somebody, exchange business cards, and put it in your contact right then and there. The name, the phone number, the email. I want you guys to network, and you got 5 minutes. Go get it done.
What have you been up to?
Fight the battle?
Okay. Let me flip this around. Hi guys. How are you, Andrew?
Hey everyone.
So glad you could join us. Hi Tracy. Hi JP. Jenny.
Hey guys.
So good to see everybody today.
Well, we have to wrap it up in like 2 minutes, so.
Please share your social media links in the chat. That's your task.
Thank you guys.
Even if you're driving, maybe not.
Yeah, not you, JP. All right, well, hopefully you make some good connections today with your fellow Zoomers. And it's great to see you.
Good to see you.
Yes, more than that.
And I sit to the, I sit
God bless her.
I feel bad.
Well,
driving the car. I was doing the same skill set.
Oh,
But I was very kind. Wow, that's great.
I did last week. It's we share 1 mutual friend. And he says, and
all right, grab a seat, guys. We're gonna get back to going.
Hour on the phone. I'm good. I'm good. I'm not at all. Hi, Gray. My name is Dave.
10, 9,
I remember that.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's hear it for Kathleen Ray and her all her tips and everything. Thank you very much. Wow. Who knew that Facebook has all this control over my life, and even after I'm gone? So it's my honor to introduce our keynote speaker today, Congressman Ken Calvert, a lifetime resident of Corona. It says here a 17-year small business owner in the restaurant and real estate industries. Serves on the House Committee on Appropriations. is a ranking member of the Subcommittee on Defense and a member of the Subcommittee on Energy and Water, and caucuses too many to list. So he represents the 42nd District. It's my honor to represent the Honorable Ken Calvert to the stage. Let's hear it for Ken. Good morning, Corona. Good to be here. I see some old friends of mine. You know, we've been around, some of us, for a long, long time. I was just thinking, well, people were getting up these awards, that my family's been associated with the Chamber of Commerce since my father opened up Cal's Cafe on 6th Street in 1953. That was the same year I was born. And so we were in the restaurant business here in Corona for 50 years and no longer in that business. And I know, to those who are in the restaurant business right now, the struggles that you're going through. I can't imagine having to operate under the conditions that have been put upon you. So God bless you, and I hope we can all get through this. I know a lot of my friends in the business, unfortunately, are not going to make it, but hopefully this COVID will be behind us. I'm going to spend some time on that because the Department of Defense is very much involved in this because of the distribution of a potential vaccine. The United States Army will be very much involved in that, been involved in infectious diseases for a long time. We believe that we will have a vaccine early in 2021. We're already making the doses. The 3 primary participants are making about 100 million doses per company, maybe a little bit more than that. And so we'll have several hundred million doses available probably in the first or second quarter of 2021. And so that is exciting. So that's the light that gets to the end of the tunnel on this horrific situation that was brought to us by China. The other thing is the therapeutics. Obviously, you've been hearing a lot about the therapeutics. They're working. We're getting some great results on these therapeutics. Obviously, the president shows the success of those therapeutics, and that's bringing the death rate down enormously. So that's also exciting, and they're getting those distributed as we speak all around the country. But it's affecting our economy, obviously, both in the short term and in the long term. Short-term shock to the economy has been significant. I think it was a good moment when Congress, one of those rare moments, come together, and we did the PPP program to distribute money to businesses to keep them afloat during these difficult times. We probably do need another short-term stimulus package, especially when it comes to these PPP loans and some other loan grants to, for instance, the airline industry and some other industries that are literally in dire straits. And so hopefully we will do that shortly after the election. I doubt that we're going to be able to do it before the election because of the atmospherics that are involved right now. But I think we know pretty close to what we can do and come to an agreement. But it's unfortunate that under this political atmosphere we can't do that because there's a lot of businesses that are suffering that need that help right away. Speaking of small business, Chamber has done a fantastic job of representing small business for a long, long time. And right now it's extremely important because we have a couple, you see on your table these propositions that are for you. I was looking through those, especially Prop 15. I'm going to bring up real quick because Proposition 15 breaks the Proposition 13 that my old friend Howard Jarvis passed many years ago. And this is a tax on business, basically. It's a tax on business property and personal property. That's pretty much the only thing business has left. You know, as you know, we're in California. We have the highest income tax in the country. We have the highest gas tax in the country. We have the highest tax in general in the country. And this is the only thing that really keeps a lot of businesses in California. And I think that if you increase this tax, I will predict that the income that they're counting on will never be there because many of these businesses will flee the state of California. They're already fleeing. This will make it worse. So think about it, because even if you don't own a business, you're going to be paying that tax because the business has to pass along that increase. And so if you're renting an apartment or if you're renting a business, they're going to basically pass that tax on to you. So I hope you'll take a close look at that and certainly vote no on Proposition 15. A little bit about what's going on in Washington. Because I'm a senior member of the Appropriations Committee, the government has to continue. We, right after the election, we'll be going back into Washington to pass the appropriation bills. We're operating a little inside baseball on a continuing resolution right now. It's not an efficient way to operate a business. I tell you, for instance, in the Department of Defense, it costs us over $1 million a month to operate on a continuing resolution. That's just wasted money out the door. So we need to get that behind us as quickly as possible and pass these conference reports, especially energy and water, which includes the nuclear weapons programs, the defense appropriation bill, which is about half the discretionary budget of the United States government, and obviously the health and human services because of this predicament we're in. So those three bills primarily, but we should pass all of them in order to make sure that that we keep this business economy moving. One last thing, I was going to bring this up. I was thinking with the restaurant business. I remember when I was in the business, we used to have a business entertainment deduction, which was really fabulous. I mean, it really helped us. And I'd like to see it come back for a number of years in order to jumpstart the restaurant business, because no business has been negatively affected more than the restaurant industry. By the way, another thing about the restaurant industry is the largest employer in the United States. It employs more people than any other industry, and usually it's the latter industry. People start out, washing dishes or bussing tables or being a waiter or a waitress, working their way through college. This is an important industry, and this pandemic has caused a huge amount of dislocation to that business. So I hope we can pass that, and also for the hotel motel business and basically the travel industry, the business entertainment industry, which has been totally devastated by this pandemic, because we need to get them back on track. So anyway, I want to thank you all for working hard in our community and continuing to make our economy work as best as we can. We will get out of this. I think we'll be out of this relatively soon, and we'll get back to some kind of normalcy. God bless you. Have a great day. Ken's got a question. What's that? What was my first job in the bowling alley? I think when I was about 10 years old, my dad propped me up on a cash register to take cash. Oh yeah, I used to clean the bowling balls down there on the lanes. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Okay, before Ken goes down, Bobby's wants to share a little bit, and then we have a presentation. Hang on, we'll get to questions in a second.
So I just wanted to say thank you to Ken. We've worked very closely with Ken Calvert. Every time we go back to Washington, D.C., his staff and him, they just take care of us every single time. We were able to do a great legislative trip a couple of years ago. We were planning to do it again this last year, but we had to postpone it. This is a guy that works every single day on behalf of all the businesses. And I'm so honored and privileged. John, you want to read? This is something from the U.S. Chamber of Commerce.
So the U.S. Chamber of Commerce honors those congressmen that vote pro-business, and they give them a score, actually. So we're pleased to announce that Congressman Ken Calvert once again earned the U.S. Chamber of Commerce's prestigious Spirit of the Enterprise Award for strong voting record in support of business. The award is given annually to members of Congress that score higher than 70% on the U.S. Chamber's How They Voted legislative scorecard. And we're happy to announce that Congressman Calvert received a 94% score in 19 and has remained an impressive lifetime score of 97% over the course of his career in Congress. So, yes, absolutely.
This is our congressman. You should be on your feet giving him a standing ovation. This guy works so hard for each and every one of you. Now, while you guys are all up, if anyone wants to go to the microphones to ask a question or two, we'd be glad to have Ken answer those.
Great. So Saul's got a question here.
My burning question is, what's it going to take to bring back the corn fritters with Corona Bowl?
For those who don't know what corn fritters are, that was an item that we had on the menu that instead of bread. I came from the South. My father was from Texas, and so it was a fried delicacy. I'm sure it wouldn't make the health news today, but it was delicious. You're right. I got the recipe somewhere.
Okay, yeah. Congressman, you're up for election again this year, right?
I'm always up for election.
Okay, folks, who are you going to vote for? Congressman Calvert, please vote. Vote red. Please vote.
God bless you. Thank you.
Any other questions? No. Ken said he's got about 3 hours to just hang out and talk.
So anything, oh, anything over here. So I love anything to do with tax relief for business owners. So you mentioned something quickly in your talk. When can we know about it and support bringing back, for example, entertainment tax deductions and things like that? Any thing we can pay attention for?
Well, obviously, the election has a lot to do with whether or not we're going to have business relief or other tax relief. But I would hope that both sides of the political discourse recognizes that the economy is really based with small business. And we need to give them as much relief as possible, especially for a couple of years at least, to get them back on their feet. Because all the available cash for a lot of these guys are gone. It's gone. By the way, this roller coaster of closing and opening and closing and opening because of this pandemic, you know, like you take a restaurant like this, they'll have to, they hire up their employees. I'm sure they had to put more inventory in the kitchen. They had to get ready to open up. And so if they're shut down again, all of that that's in the fridge, all that stuff that's in inventory is potentially at risk. So we need to create some more certainty in these economies. Yeah, no.
Here in California, we really started ballot harvesting. Now I see we're trying to send that out to the rest of the country. Is there anything that there's a plan to combat that, to control that? Is there a lot of concern about that beside those people here in this room?
Well, I'm absolutely opposed to ballot harvesting because it's going to lead to bad things. I've been around politics for a long time, and I've seen things that, unfortunately, in elections from time to time. Back in the old days in the Coachella Valley, other areas in Central Valley, and so forth. That's wrong. People should be able to have confidence in the election process. Ballot harvesting, unfortunately, is causing that confidence to go away. But, as we, you know, in my instance, I'm running the Western United States congressional races for the Republican Party. Here in California, because ballot harvesting is legal, we're having to do the same thing because we have to be competitive in these elections. But I still don't believe that it's right. I think, you know, people ask me, when is it going to go away? I said, well, it's that simple. Once we figure it out and do a better job of it than our opposing party, then we'll get rid of it. So,
Could you explain what it is? Because I'm sure not everybody knows.
People, for instance, you know, an activist can go door to door. By the way, this activist doesn't have to, they can work for wages. They can go from door to door. They don't have to be documented as far as a citizen of the United States. They can go to door and knock on your door, ask for your ballot, and they collect those ballots. And then, so the chain of custody is within that individual. And so they are supposedly delivering those ballots to the election, for the election department of wherever county they're at. And this can lead to certainly a lot of fraud. Anecdotally, we've seen some of that in the last election, and it's a wrong process. But now it's made legal here in California. There's a lot of, some people want to make it legal nationally. And I think it's absolutely wrong.
Ken, the last PPP helped us quite a bit, but we were expecting businesses to open up. Will there be another PPP?
Well, in this, we were trying to pass in the Senate, they had a bill, which they called the skinny bill, or what we thought was priority bill, which would have taken $145 billion, which we have left in the PPP account, and allowed, because it hit the deadline, and allowed that to be used, and we added another $350 billion for some additional PPP and for relief to some of the critical industries, such as the airline industry and other industries right now that are literally on the brink of bankruptcy. So, yeah, I think there'll be a second round of PPP. Hopefully sooner than later.
All right, let's hear it again for Congress.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to do a couple more things, so stay to your seat. Remember, we got $100,000 to give away at the end here. I asked Ken to write that check, so I'm sure that'll be it'll be good, Yeah, it's in the mail. Yeah, there you go. I mean, I didn't know what harvesting was either. That just shocks me that they're so concerned the day of, got all these lock boxes and everything, but yet someone can just collect ballots and just walk around with them. So I do want to thank some of our ambassadors and members. We have Rhythm Tech Production operating sound. They had to get here early and do all that, so we want to thank them. We want to thank our sponsor, of course, Western Municipal Water District. So yeah, absolutely. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do a couple more thank yous. Then what we're going to do is we're going to do self-introductions. So the idea of a self-introductions is you basically say your name and your company. And what you're doing is the networking. You're in the room listening, and if you're online, you're listening for somebody that you might be able to help in business. They might be a good connection for you and your business. And then you're going to want to reach out to them later. And if you don't know how to get a hold of them, you can always reach out to the chamber or look up their business online at the chamber. That would be how you get in touch with them. So I also want to thank Kathleen Ray for sharing with us shocking information to me. I mean, had no idea. Don Williamson, our current chairman of the board. And then we have some ambassadors that have helped out. I know Saul Shapiro's here with Liberate Debt, Living Better 101. Crystal Lopez over there with Carter Bradley Insurance and Jim Dorsey Photography, and also Grant Romancia with Grant Romancia Photography. So, and then IHOP for hosting this event and doing a great job. We want to thank Tom and Natalie for helping us out today and doing that. So pretty awesome. So back at the booth there, we have TJ, Gareth, Alex, and Brad. So, and all of them. So let's see. So here's how we're going to do the self-introductions. We got the 2 microphones here, so you don't need to touch it. Those of you that feel comfortable to walk up, we're going to do one table at each side at a time. And you're going to just basically share your name and your company. And that's it. We want it to be quick. We want it to go quick. We're going to do one side, then the other, back and forth. And so we'll start with this table here, and we'll go across, and we'll start with Kathleen's table on this side. So you guys can walk up to the microphone. And I'm going to do one side or another, and then I'm going to start just to give you an example. My name is John Weyhgandt, Western States Financial Investments, and a current board member of the Chamber of Commerce.
Saul Shapiro, investor with the Chamber, Liberate Debt, and Debt Solutions Inc.
I'm Sam Waddubs from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I'm in the state presidency. President Aragon used to be in this position.
Hi, I'm Renee Miller, representing Congregation Beth Shalom in Corona.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Lee. I'm from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I'm in the Public Affairs Department.
So the next table would just get in line here. Go ahead,
Sally. Sally Garling, Lifetime Vinyl Fence Fabricators.
Thank you for being here.
Kathleen Ray, your agenda, social media.
Joel Laddick, Custom Case Mass USA.
Monica Sandberg, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Don Williamson, Corona History Association and Chairman of the Board for the Corona Chamber this year.
I'm Craig Strom. I run Cars and Coffee Corona here tomorrow, 7 a.m.
Hi, my name is Viola Dan, and I am with Real Estate Master and Associate. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Viresh Verma with Hero Life Sciences. Manufacture face masks in City of Corona. What is it for you? Thank you.
Hi, Bill Dehaney, General Manager for Raising. My name is Pranav Desai. I am a manufacturing facility making injection molded products for some of the military applications.
And he has the best mustache in the room, man. I wish mine would do that. Wow.
Hi, my name is Fazia Ridvi, and I own S-Cube Technologies. We are water consulting and switch consulting from here in Peru. Thank you.
Armin Altimus again, ladder safety device 411, new member of the chamber. Thank you.
My name is Kiana DeLeo. I'm Secretary Treasurer of the Play Company.
Hello, I'm Mark Edwards, Empire Energy Solutions, solar and other home improvement, run Rotary, and Stars Tuesday.
Craig DeLeo.
Good morning, Yolanda Carrillo, Corona Narco Family YMCA and City of Corona Councilwoman.
My name is Vincent Hastings. I'm with Complete COVID-19 Testing Center. We do mobile testing, business, and same-day results for PCR swabs.
Apparently the microphone is a little bit short for this call guy. There you go. Good morning, Eugene Montanez, Allegro Marketing Print, and Image 360 Signs, and Corona Chamber Board.
Good morning again. My name is Chris Torres with Wolcott Insurance.
Krista Lopez, Carter Bradley Insurance Solutions, Board Member, Corona Chamber of Commerce.
Good morning. My name is Andy Anderson. I'm a financial advisor for Edward Jones Investments.
Yes, good morning. Ryan Associates Insurance and Financial Services, Board Member of the Chamber of Commerce and Finance Chair for Peppermint Ridge.
Good morning. My name is Katie Moore, and I run ABC Moves.
Good morning, Dean Safe with CarStar All-Star Collision, the Kings of Wreck and Roll. Also, I'm on the board of the Corona Chamber, the Foundation, United Way, and Corona Regional Medical Center. And Rotary.
Good morning. I'm Tajuddin Alameen. I'm the owner of Global Millionaires, Collectibles and Investments. Thank you.
Good morning, Karen Spiegel, Riverside County.
Good morning, my name is Gerard Smith, and I here represent Love Jerk. And make sure you guys get some samples before you get out of here, okay? You guys have a good day. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. Ann St. Germain. I'm an owner of Level Advisors, your tax and consulting firm here in Corona, and also Data Point.
Mandy Rami with HomeLink Solar and Real Estate, helping you save money on your electricity bill.
Good morning, Corona. I am Brenda Denstead. I am your breakfast sponsor from Western Municipal Water District, and we are at your tap 24/7.
Robert Yanez, Membership Development Specialist, Corona Chamber of Commerce.
Good morning, Corona. Wendell Bugtie with Supervisor Karen Spiegel's office.
Good morning. I'm Desiree Ramirez with your Corona Chamber of Commerce.
Good morning, Jim Gore, Vulcan Materials Company, and board member. Thank you.
Good morning again. Also, sanitized guys for cleaning and disinfecting.
Good morning, Kim Mavon, owner of Creative by Design, Graphics and Web Design, and also Chair-elect for the Corona Chamber.
Good morning, Melissa Lindros, Direct Corona Life Services, recruiting dynamic, amazing board members, and have a lot of positions open. Thank you. Good morning, Pam Cuthbertson with Altura Credit Union.
Good morning, Ken Kamar. Kamar is so good landscape architect.
Hi, my name is Patty Gibson, representing myself. I'm a business development executive, and I focus on my clients for strategic growth and revenue growth.
Morning, Ron Kammeier, Landscape Architects.
Hi again, Nancy Amigon, Dual Director of Sales for the Home 2 Suites and Staybridge Suites here in Corona. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Grant Romancia Photography. Thank you.
Good morning. We're going to be bringing Tom out in just a minute. Tom is the owner of the IHOP here. And last week I made a phone call to him, and in about 10 seconds, it was a done deal because we had to move locations. And this guy is definitely deserving of a round of applause. Once he shows up, I'll interrupt you, Johnny, and we'll go. Okay, go ahead.
All right, is there anyone else didn't get a chance to share? All right, all you on Zoom, you can share next time. All right, so I'm going to call back Don Williamson up here to help me with some announcements. And then, again, hang around because we just drew the door prize. So must be present to win. So, okay. So when Tom comes out, we'll give him a round of applause. But okay.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Tom Coelho. He is the owner of IHOP. Please get on your feet and show him your love and respect because he made this event happen today. Thank you, Tom. I want to thank his staff as well. They did a phenomenal job.
All right. Thank you again, Tom. So we've got free masks available. You guys got your box of masks. If anybody needs more, provided by Riverside County for the business community. And so, again, if you need more, contact the Chamber of Commerce.
Let me just say this. Didn't John do a great job again today? You know, this guy is professional. He works for free. So I really appreciate John. Every month he just does fabulous. This coming Wednesday and every Wednesday we have a Corona business call. Our keynote speaker this coming Wednesday will be the Corona's Economic Development Director, which is Jessica Gonzalez. She's been here for a few months now. She's an outstanding person. It'll be real interesting. She'll give us some insight about the city of Corona and her job developing business here. Also, the following week is Dr. Christopher Thornburg, who's a renowned economist. He is an outstanding presenter. I've seen his presentation several times. It's about the economy. It's about trends. It's about, he'll tell you why things happened in the past. He's tell you what the good chances are that things will happen in the future. So it's really time well spent if you can make that one. So it's every Wednesday at 10 o'clock. Sign up now. It's free, and we really want to encourage you to register. Also, if you miss it, you can look on the Corona Chamber of Commerce YouTube account, and you get to watch and listen to them on that.
I like the price, free. That's good. All right, manufacturers webinar, October 26th. Put that in your calendar. October 26th program is about manufacturing opportunities and careers that inspire. It's brought to you by, in a collaboration with the City of Corona, CMTC, Launch Apprenticeship Network, Fender USA. So you can register at mychamber.org for your Zoom link.
We have our annual golf tournament coming up on October 29th. There are only 2 foursomes left. So if you want to golf, should be a beautiful day like this. Get on it right now and go out to Eagle Glen and get a chance to golf. You can see some of the companies that are participating on the screen behind me. We're going to be honoring frontline healthcare workers this year. And we'll be inviting them to golf with those of us in the business community. There are raffle tickets available to help sponsor these heroes. And you can win a large screen TV, $200 in restaurant gift certificates, or a Fender guitar. This is the last call to promote your business by donating an auction item. So again, time to act is now.
So how would they get a raffle ticket? Just call the chamber?
You can call the chamber. I think most of the board members have them, except for John, of course. We don't make him do anything like that. But Bobby's got some right here. They're $20 each. There are 6 for $100, 50 for $400. So I won it myself. So
I'll just ballpark it. $25 each, right, Bobby? But hey, Bobby will sell them to you today for $30 if you want. So that's Bobby for you. No problem. All right, so next up, we've got coming up on November 5th, Paul Webb. We've partnered with Paul Webb Seminars. These guys, this is amazing, you guys. We don't have enough people on these. If you deal with people, you need to be on this workshop. It's for free if you sign up immediately. It's the final section of 2020. His Sales Master course. Again, everybody thinks, oh, it's all about sales. No, it's really about understanding people and getting along with people. It's, again, brought to you in a partnership with the City of Corona. Register on our website. If you do it today, I think Bobby will waive the fee. If you do it tomorrow, it's, $500 or something, How much? $25. So less than $500. See, what a deal.
Can't beat that.
Every month we have what we call Coffee with an Entrepreneur. These are very interesting presentations by people who are at various stages in their career, telling you how they got to where they're at, where they're going. It's a really great insight. And this coming month on November the 9th, we're fortunate to have our current Reigning Citizen of the Year and board member, Dean Safe. Dean Safe will be, he's the owner and operator of CarStar All-Star Collision. So don't miss, this is a free event that we put on in partnership with the City of Corona. But you have to register. So you can do that today. Get on our website and register for Coffee with an Entrepreneur.
You guys really want to do that. Dean's got an amazing story. You know, he used to be an airline pilot for Iranian Airlines.
Navigator.
A navigator?
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw him in his uniform. It looked pretty sharp. He used to have a lot of hair then.
He looked like a model in those days.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so it's time, believe it or not, we're almost the end of the year. It's time to nominate a business or a leader for the year-end award. So we recognize at our installation, we recognize honorees at our installation dinner. So nominations are due by November 10th. So you can go to the website, get more information on that. So again, if you have a business that really stepped up in 2020, or, you know, a nonprofit or an individual, look at those things and you can nominate them on our website again by November 10th.
Wasn't this great today? It's outside. It's beautiful. We're here with each other. We're interacting. Tom here at IHOP has set this up for. Did you enjoy this? Great venue. Well, I'll tell you what. On November 13th, we're going to do Good Morning Corona again. I don't know where yet, but could be here. But as you know, we're rolling with the punches these days. So it will be our last Good Morning Corona of the year. We will be honoring our military. So if you or someone you know is serving or has ever served in any of our armed forces, please have them register on the Chamber's website for free as a guest of the business community. And the Corona Chamber Foundation, which Dean is president of, is also a major contributor to this as well. All others, if you're not a veteran, register by November the 2nd to save on your admission. Thank you to Alterra Credit Union and the Corona Chamber Foundation again for sponsoring this this meeting. Additional sponsorships are available if you're interested in sponsoring a meal for some veterans.
Absolutely, it's a great event. As well, if you're interested in that, see the Chamber, Stephanie or Bobby, about sponsoring that Good Morning Corona next month. And then finally, we have our raffle winner. So we have, it's going to Patty Gibson. Is she here? Yeah. Okay. Patty Gibson wins, I think there's got to be $100 here. Door prize, gardening tote, portable charger, flashlight, reusable water bottle, Chico bag, and let's see, SoCal Yard. Here you go. Congratulations.
Woo. Patty is representing herself as a business developer.
Very good. So I think that's all we've got for you. Again, thank you for joining on Zoom. And those here, again, we want to thank our sponsors. Thank Ken Calvert for being here. Make sure I got all the thank yous so I don't get in trouble. I apologize for my joke at the beginning. That was on here. Somebody added that. I don't know why. So again, we want to thank everyone for being here. And you don't have to leave right away, but you can't stay all day unless you're having lunch. So thank you very much. God bless.
Call Robert Yanez for our new membership salesperson. For anybody you want that's going to join the Corona Chamber of Commerce.